In his terrible rancor between worlds, and through time, the Hellwalker found the wretch who shall not be named, but in his heresy was loyal to his evil cause. The wretch adorned the Doomslayer in a mighty armor, wrought in the forges of hell, impenetrable and unyielding, with sword and shield of adamantine strength.
The Hellwalker found the wretch who shall not be named, and in his heresy was loyal to his evil cause. The wretch adorned the Doomslayer in a mighty armor, wrought in the forges of hell, impenetrable and unyielding. The wretch is one of, if not the most mysterious character in the universe of Doom, and that is not an overstatement. The wretch was mentioned for the first time and last time in the Codex of Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal does next to nothing to continue the story of the wretch who shall not be named, or at least develop it a little. You can make several assumptions that the wretch that gave the Doomslayer his Praetor Suit is none other than the Betrayer, Commander Valiant, that betrayed his own people for the sake of his dead son, or that the wretch is none other than the Seraphim, Summer Maker, Samuel Hayden, the right hand of God that has been pulling the strings behind the scenes ever since the Doomslayer reached the gates of Sentinel Prime. Truth is, both of these characters are well suited to be the wretch. They both brought heresy to their respective race. The Betrayer became a heretic by siding with the demons for a brief short time, and the Seraphim became a heretic by submitting the Doomslayer to the Divinity Machine, and giving him the power and strength of a Primeval. So then, who is really the wretch? That's what we're going to find out in this video. If you like Doom, subscribe, click the bell to get all future videos, and leave a huge like right now. Most likely we will get more information about Wretch on the Ancient Gods Part 2, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for the support and enjoy the video, my friends. To understand who might be the Wretch, we need to go all the way back to when the Night Sentinels and the Doomslayer were betrayed by the Betrayer. The Slayer's Testaments are a set of ancient texts narrated by an ancient demon lord. They tell the tale in chronological order of what the Doomslayer did on Hell after he was trapped there. Now, some of the things mentioned on the Slayer Testaments were retconned in Doom Eternal. For example, the Slayer's Testaments allude that the Seraphim blessed the Doomslayer when he was already trapped on Hell. Yet, in Doom Eternal, the Doomslayer was blessed by the Seraphim years, even decades before that happened. So, in all honesty, I do not really know how much of the story behind the Doomslayer, the Wretch, and especially the Slayer's Testaments was rewritten or retconned on Doom Eternal, but as it goes now, the Doomslayer got his Praetor Suit after killing the Great One, the Titan Champion of Hell. The Wretch, who shall not be named, gave the Doomslayer a mighty set of armor of adamantine strength, wrought in the fires and forges of hell. Now, it's not like the Wretch just gave the Doomslayer its new set of armor. The Wretch literally forged the armor in hellfire, giving the armor the unnatural and magical properties we all know. Yet again, that's been somewhat retconned in Doom Eternal as well, as we can see the Doomslayer having his own workbench where he can upgrade his Praetor armor whenever he likes. So what was the purpose of the Wretch forging the Praetor Suit in Hellfire if the Doomslayer is just going to create another one from scratch? That seems kinda unnecessary. And the list goes on. The lore of Doom Eternal alludes that when the Doomslayer and his platoon were betrayed by the Betrayer, he was still wearing his Night Sentinel armor. Yet, Doom 2016 states it otherwise, as you can see statues of the Doomslayer wearing the Praetor Suit beforehand. So then, What should we take as reality? Well, it can go two ways in the story right now. Either the Doomslayer entered hell with his Praetor Suit and the Wretch simply replaced the armored sections of the suit with elements of adamantine strength. Or the Doomslayer entered hell with his Sentinel armor and the Wretch gave him a new set of armor forged in hell. It can go either way, honestly. And so, who is really the Wretch? Some people like to think that the Wretch is Samuel Hayden, the Seraphim. The Seraphim betrayed the trust of the Khan Maker by giving the Doomslayer his godly powers, by making him a primeval, a son of God basically. That in turn turned the Seraphim into a heretic. Yet, as we now know what the Seraphim's plans were all along, in his heresy of making the Doomslayer a literal god, he was loyal to his evil cause of dethroning the Khan Maker and paving the road for the resurrection of the Father, the God, the creator of all beings. That's a really good fit. What the Seraphim has done in the past and present really fits the profile of the Wretch, the one who shall not be named. Yet, a lot of people think that the betrayer is the Wretch, as the Codex of Doom 2016 states that the betrayer is wretched. The definition of wretch is that of an unhappy person, and that really fits the profile of the betrayer. He is unhappy because of his dead son, and because he betrayed his brothers in arms. He basically lost it all. He lost his one son, his family, his brothers, and his home. And in his heresy of siding with the demons, he was loyal to his evil cause of destroying the demons of hell by giving the Doomslayer his set of armor.
There are motion sensors and artillery everywhere.
I told you all to leave me here. I am where I belong. Saving your people will not bring you peace, only make the burden you carry worse. And now you seek to defy the Khan Maker herself. It is your people's time now to give penance, just as it was mine. Hear me, Slayer. When his heart is laid to rest, then his soul will be at peace. And so will mine.
The betrayer now lies in the depths of hell, imprisoned because of his heresy. If you look around the area, you would see that the betrayer has a workbench of sorts, so most likely the betrayer is the Wretch. Valen has a set of armor resembling that of the Slayer's Praetor Suit, but that might be just a coincidence. As it is now, the betrayer might be the Wretch, but it's not set in stone yet. After the Doomslayer was trapped and betrayed by the betrayer on hell, he stayed on hell millions, billions of years battling against the demons. Now, it's actually weird because the betrayer is on hell, and it's been stated in the Codex of Doom that the Doomslayer stayed in hell for eons, which are actually billions of years. So that will make the betrayer as old as the Doomslayer. Now, some people think that the betrayer is not the Wretch because the betrayer should be dead. Las Motos should be dead because of how old he is. But maybe when the betrayer made the pact or a contract with the Graf and the demons, they used black magic to curse the betrayer with immortality, to see how his son became a demon, the icon of sin, and to see how all of his brothers in arms, his home and everything were being destroyed. That's why I think the betrayer is actually immortal. It is a curse. He is not immortal like the Doomslayer because he is a god. The betrayer is immortal because he was cursed by the demons to see the consequences of his actions. Now, if you go and see the betrayer on Doom Eternal on mission number 2, you can see the betrayer has a workbench of sorts. So my take is that after the Doomslayer was trapped in hell and fought the demons for billions of years, he found the betrayer yet again, and the betrayer, being loyal to his evil cause but still being a heretic, gave and smithed, created, whatever, the Praetor Suit, a new set of armor resembling a more futuristic set for the Doomslayer, and that's why maybe the betrayer is the Wretch. It's the most fitting, but we will see in the future, to be honest. But anyways, thanks for watching, my friends, and have an awesome day. So okay, Spartans, that was all the time I had for today's video. Please let me know what do you think about this video down in the comment section. Leave a like if you did and leave a dislike if you didn't. It is completely fine, my friends. Thanks to all of my patrons that made this video possible, and links to all of my social accounts will be down below. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and on my Patreon. Thanks for the support, guys. I really do appreciate it a lot.